haven't dropped a frame.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Also, it's cheaper.
That's also good. Double whammy.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, Mark.
What's up, Mark?
Mark was here 2 days ago driving, and we ordered from the same pizza place.
Nice. Yeah, you said you went to Orlando.
Yeah. Okay, let me... I better do this. Yeah. Yeah, that must have been good. Yeah, the rental car. Hey, Steve. Several people this week asked if you were titled and what your rating was and what your title was.
Nope. None of that.
But several people.
Yeah.
It wasn't one. It was many.
I'd still like to pursue a title. I just don't know. Chess is hard. That's all.
So you probably haven't been paying attention, but Jordan van Foreest.
Yeah, he's like 5-0, and the
Yeah, he's like number 11 in the world now.
Oh,
He's getting 40 rating points in one list.
Yeah.
That's crazy, like Fox News. He's very slightly lower rated than Geary.
So he's well over 2,700 now.
He's way over 2,700.
Nice.
Hi, Ben. It's Ben here. Good.
I need to look at his game with Neiman again. Because there was something that I was wondering. After Bishop D3, B4, I didn't calculate it, I didn't analyze it thoroughly, but I was thinking like he could break the pin with knight D7 check and then save his bishop. Did I miss something?
I know the position you're talking about,
Yeah.
but I don't remember the details.
Neither do I. I thought briefly for a second he could play knight D7 check and then save his bishop, but I wasn't sure. Like, there's probably something wrong with it, but. What's up, life in a northern town? Good to see you again.
He's talking about Rose Atwell. She tweets all her results.
Gotcha.
I played a GM in round 3 and I lost. Then she has a diagram and shows why.
Oh, okay.
She only shows one position and says this is where the game turned. Yeah, has 4 IM norms.
Wow.
But she's only 2390. So she won't get IM title till the next tournament.
Yeah.
Carissa Yip lost her first 3 games, and then she ended up breaking even on rating because she finished really well.
That's good.
She beat a GM in the last round.
Nice.
Yeah, Rose Atwell played in the St. Louis Open, and although I'm not sure it was called that, but it was an open tournament in St. Louis, and she played 8 GMs and a GM elect. Truth hurts.
Yeah, it's tough tournament.
Andy Woodward lost the last round. Otherwise, he would have tied for second.
What's up, Eyes Open Chess?
What's a GM elect? Oh, well, technically, it doesn't exist. Technically. If you ask FIDE what's a GM elect, they'll just say that doesn't exist. But in popular culture, when somebody has all of their norms and they're waiting for FIDE's stamp of approval, then that's an IM elect or a GM elect or WIM elect. But technically, it has no meaning. No. First of all, you spelled Levy wrong. First of all. Second of all, no. A GM, if Levy was 2,500 FIDE and had all of his GM norms, and the FIDE didn't meet yet to make him a GM. He's a GM elect. Man, I explained what it was really well, and then Bonarici like made a joke that's wrong and has the wrong spelling.
What's up, Grandmaster Gus? Hey, your game is first.
Grandmaster Gus, you know, your personality for many years was to only show your wins and, you know, like games that you played pretty well. The last year, you've been showing games you lose and draw, or maybe you blundered. So I'm glad today you came back to winning. I don't want to look at all your losses. I want to see some wins.
What's up, Ghost of him?
You ran out of wins. God, truth hurts.
What's up, Tensor Extension? Good to see you. I have a stack of hundreds of games from 1993. Wow.
Yeah, I don't believe you. I don't believe you have hundreds of games from 1 year. That sounds like you're lying. You can send a game for next week, but wait till next week to send it. You don't send it after we start streaming. All the games are already set up in a queue.
Wonder if we'll get a challenge from, what was it, January 2007?
I blocked him
you
and I banned him again.
Okay.
Yeah, he kept challenging me.
Yeah.
No, I mean after the stream he was challenging me a lot, like one game a day. When I asked him why he was banned, I don't know why he was banned. He said, I don't know. So I unbanned him because I don't remember banning him. In fact, it's possible I didn't ban him. Possible like somebody else banned him.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh my God, this guy needs to be banned. The real Brapple subscribed.
Thanks, the real Brapple.
Yeah, I was thinking that, Bonarici.
I wonder if we're on Chess TV.
Trying to learn. Subscribe to Tier 2.
What's up, Trying to Learn? 97 months, that's a long time.
Let's see. You make it big,
Yep.
and then you make it small.
Probably on Chess TV. Okay. Chess TV, it's Sub Sunday, so we analyze games that the subscribers have submitted. I think we have 9 games to look at today.
We could take turns.
Okay, cool.
I'll do the first one.
All right,
You
perfect.
can do your game.
Okay.
Let's see. The first game is from Grandmaster Gus.
Yes.
Grandmaster Gus writes, slow OTB game. A typical Ruie where white is trying to attack on the king side while black tries to win on the queen side. I liked my idea of 25 rook e7 to interpose the queen from the defense. What? What's your first language?
Yeah.
My opponent got greedy with 25 bishop takes a2, although his position seemed tough to defend regardless. All right, cool.
All right, slow TB game. Gus is white.
Okay, so this is a slow game. His opponent's NN, opponent number 4. And Gus is 1820 and his opponent's 1730. It's a typical Ruie Lopez.
D3 is atypical.
Yeah, but everybody plays everything.
Yeah, sure.
Well, yeah, I got to do this or I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. H6.
That's a bit unusual, but it seems all right. I got nothing to say. It's Ruie Lopez.
It's pretty normal.
Typically, they don't play bishop g4 when pawn's on d3 because you're not putting pressure on the d4 pawn. And after moves like h3, g4, the bishop gets trapped on g6, and black doesn't want to give up the two bishops. So bishop g4 is a little uncommon. Now white can play knight f1 to g3, then h3, and I don't know what black does. But, I mean, it doesn't matter very much. It's a boring position. Yeah, I don't like the playing knight here and here because when you play knight a5, typically you're going to play c5. Now you just have to watch out for b4. So on knight a5, that's Grandmaster wouldn't play that. Okay, so black has to stop b4. Yeah, and then white did what I said. So now I don't know what black does. The engine plays bishop c8. Always retreat. Black played bishop e6. Now the engine wants to play d4. I guess you could play d5 later and gain more space.
You take on e5, right?
Okay, so he played knight h4. That's also fine. Knight c6 is good. Queen f3 is good. c4 is explosive. The engine says c4 is terrible, but it's understandable because you're opening up the bishop. But the engine hates it. The engine's furious. The engine wants to take on c4 and then play knight f5. But knight f5 looks good now. Just lessens white advantage slightly. Yeah, I don't like black's position because white got his knights all up in black's grill. And he played knight f5, which is one of my emotes. The engine just says white has a big advantage, but no forced win. Yeah, rook e7's all crazy. So the engine line is completely nuts. The engine line is king h8, I don't know why. Knight takes g7, I don't know why. Queen takes rook, bishop takes h6, and white is slightly better down a rook. Slightly. Okay, so that's just all nutty. That's all computer analysis that humans wouldn't play.
I understand the second line.
But rook e7 is terrible. Okay, black could simply play knight c6.
Yeah, you have to go
and then what? You have to go back. Yeah. Okay, now here, black played a move that wasn't really related to the position, except it made black's position worse because in some instances, white wants to sacrifice on either h6 or g7. Then there's another knight that can go to f5. So it would behoove black to keep the bishop on e6, defending f5. Black played bishop takes a2. And the engine says, boo. Now the engine says every move wins for white. Sacking on h6, just playing knight h5. Because you're taking the pressure off of f5. And rook e7, one of the good things about it is when I unleash the latent potential, I'm blocking your queen from defending your knight. So engine says bishop takes h6 and knight h5 are both plus 4.5. So bishop takes h2 is the losing move. Has very little to do with the game. White sacrificed. The engine doesn't take it. Now it takes it. But it says g6. Also bad. You have to take it if you're a human. Knight h5. Now white's threatening knight takes knight check with advantage. So if I was black, I would want to play knight g8. But I don't see a defense to queen to the g file and then queen g7 mate.
Yeah, it doesn't.
These three pieces aren't defending too much. So I can't allow knight takes knight check. And if I play knight g8, then queen g4 or queen g3, and then mate. And if knight takes knight, I take with the queen, and you can't defend your h-pawn. So basically, I give up. Okay, let's see what he did. He played knight e8. Okay. Queen g4, threatening rook takes knight, and then mate. So engine plays queen takes rook, just gives the queen away, and then says white's winning. I assume black played rook g8. Okay. Now rook takes e8 wins, but queen h4 is simpler because you're not giving all your pieces away. Queen h4 threatens knight f6 check and queen h6 mate.
Yep.
Also, queen h4 threatens rook takes. Oh no, it doesn't threaten that. There's a bishop on a2.
Yeah, no, don't.
I threaten nothing.
I was going to say out loud.
Okay, so he played queen h4. Now the engine plays queen takes rook, which isn't really a human move because it might as well resign. The second best move is rook g6. Now, I am threatening rook takes f7 because the queen's hanging on d8.
Yeah.
And I'm threatening knight f6 check followed by queen h6 mate. Yeah, black's king doesn't look very safe. Rook g6. Now the engine wants to take the queen. Okay, that's what Gus did. Yeah, and white still has an attack. Now black's knight on a5 is hanging. So knight b3, queen d7. It's not easy to defend the bishop. I see king g8, but then there's knight e7 check winning the rook. You play king g8, and knight e7 check won the rook. Black doesn't know the meaning of the word resign.
I thought Gus said he lost this game.
No, he didn't say he
No,
lost.
he didn't? Okay.
No.
Because you had mentioned were only looking at his losses.
So Gus sacrificed his knight, but he wins the other knight.
Mm-hmm.
No, I said it's nice change of pace. He's showing
okay.
gave me one for once.
Yeah, gotcha. And that's all she wrote.
Man, g4 mate is annoying.
Mm-hmm. That was nice. Gus, if you're still here, what if black had played knight c6 after rook e7 instead of...
Yeah, were you going to go back to b7, or did you have some sacrifice in mind? Oh, go back to b7? Always repeat. Yeah, for some reason, king h8's the best move. Nobody knows why. Oh, yeah, Gus definitely played better than 1800 that game.
Yeah, it was great. Very precise.
Gus isn't as bad as he plays. Gus, you going to Vegas for in the summer at all? Karen and I are going to be there June 21st to July 3rd.
Kazuko-chan, you have to be a sub and submit your game before the stream on Sunday.
And you have to do it on Discord. I mean, just give up. All of June, I'm going to be at the West Gate, unfortunately, June 9th to 14th for the National Open. So if you want to play chess while you're in Vegas, you can play the National Open. It's at the West Gate. I'll be working at the tournament, simul's, lectures, that kind of crap.
All right. So sit there.
The Westgate has a poker room, Gus, but it's really small. It has like 6 tables. So it's not very glamorous. I wouldn't play poker in it. Can't believe they have a poker room at the Westgate.
I don't know if I should read Sid Bear's message. But
Why not?
okay.
But we got to get views.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to read his message.
Okay. So Sid Bear submitted a Hit Bear game, and he said Hit Bear got banned again. I don't know if he's made a new account yet, but this is one of the last games he played on his latest account. So it's the game Hit Bear versus NN.
I like that he got banned again.
Yeah. It's a 10-0 game. What's up, Waffle Waffle? All right, let's take a look. It's a Vienna, which I've discussed many times.
Ooh, Bishop c5 is a good move for white.
Bishop c5 hangs a pawn. Like, white attacked the e-pawn, black didn't defend it. It's possible he was thinking he could go here, but I take it. Darn. Okay, so Hit Bear took the pawn. Bishop takes g1. Okay, take that back. Knight e4.
You can't hear Pat? The mic's right in front of him.
Speak up, Pat. We can't hear you. Okay, I'll speak up. I'm sorry. Okay, so queen h4 check, attacking the unprotected knight. So knight g3 or knight f2 are both okay. Played knight g3. Took on h2. Now king f2 defends everything. So Hit Bear played king f2. Very good. Okay, queen h4. d4. Played queen d3, which puts pressure on h7, threatening rook h1. That's a good move. Engine slightly prefers rook h1 straight away, but the reason it prefers it is because it says black has to take the rook. But nobody would do that, so okay. h1, queen e7, knife f5, very good. Yeah, queen's attacked, and if you take it, I assume I just recapture and I'm threatening mate. And that's hard to stop. It says never play f6.
Yay, Zumeri subscribed. Thanks for the support.
Okay, so knight f5 is a good move. And black did take the knight. And queen h3. Okay, f6 allows the queen to defend this laterally, but it opens up this diagonal. So bishop c4 check is a good move. d5. I mean, every move is good for white now. En passant check is one of them. Hit the queen, hit the king. And then black gave up.
Doesn't seem like white did anything untoward that game.
Yeah.
Like black just played terrible.
Didn't seem like a bannable game. It was, all of white's moves were fairly obvious. Yeah, it seemed like a normal.
Another game that proves that hit bear is better than sit bear.
Yeah. I like how they have to give an information icon for Olympus on the screen. I like that.
Yeah, people still write to chess.com every day and say that there's a bug and it's cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next game's from Bonarici. Go Bonarici, but stay there.
Yeah, they both get banned. One guy gets banned because he plays so bad. Okay, the next game is from Bonarici. Bonarici writes, it took me 2 hours to type in this game because every B takes C, for instance, was written as pawn takes pawn. I believe it was worth it for this masterpiece in quotes. I was quite surprised after he resigned on move 39 because it required him to see 2 moves ahead.
Bonarici, you could just put the moves in like an analysis board and then copy the PGN from the analysis board. You don't have to translate it.
Deja Vu 2 gave 500 bits. Thanks for supporting the stream.
Thanks, Deja Vu 2. I'm excited to see your game today because,
Bonarici said no.
yeah, of course.
Don't forget it.
There were always 2 ways to capture. Oh, and you didn't. Okay, you didn't specify which pawn could take. Gotcha.
Man, the truth hurts. Most people would have given up, but not Bonarici. Okay. Michigan Open, 1993.
September 4th
Just
is my...
2 days before my birthday.
That's my mom's birthday. 93. She turned 40 that year. No, 30. She turned 30 that year.
BD2 is a bit passive. So we have a reversed King's Indian. Yeah, Bishop E6 isn't good, neither is Queen C8, because White can play Knight G5 and F4 and so forth. Yeah, Knight G5 obviously better. Yeah, H6 is good. Oh, G4. Oh, God, I just ate. That's just terrible, G4. G5. G5 is better than G4. Close. No, G5 isn't as bad as it is. Now, White has to play Knight F1 to G3 to F5. But White won't do that because he's not going to see that.
Black should play Knight G8 to E7 to G6 to F4.
Exactly. He played Knight C4 going the wrong way. Yeah, now White can't do anything on the king side. Now Black can castle queen side and play H5, GG. The engine already says Black is winning. B5 wins a piece
It does.
because Bishop D2 traps the knight.
Oops.
This game is frankly terrible. White's play is atrocious. B3, terrible. Pawn takes pawn. Now Bonarici's working on his knight moves. Put it in H. Knight H1. Put it in 1. I like it.
You slightly prefer G takes there and then take the G5.
No, but he played Knight E5.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, fair enough.
Never play F3. Boy, White's play is just atrocious this game. And I think I know the guy. He's 1900. I think I know Ron Williams. I think I've played him.
All of White's pieces are quite bad.
Oh, so if
Queen
queen
C2.
takes, he wants to play queen c2.
Queen C2,
Yeah, that seems good. Ah, this is where White resigned, and Bonarici was surprised, because that means that the guy saw queen c2. And then,
Oh, yeah.
then he saw, that's why he was surprised.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty good game. Not a good game from White. Bonarici played pretty well. That's better than Bonarici usually plays. I didn't like your bishop g4 to e6, queen c8. Every other move you played, I liked. I didn't like any move that White played. White didn't make any moves I liked. Ever.
The engine doesn't give king f2. I'm trying to find out why. I was thinking king f2, rook h2, bishop g2.
The knight h4, and then
H4.
f3 is...
Yeah, knight h4 is awful.
Well, that was unfortunate for White. Go, Boris Men.
Deja vu 2, yes. These games are always exciting because he likes to play weird king moves, and you know the opening is always nonsense, but then he plays better later. Okay, here is a 5-minute game from a couple years ago when I was playing a higher rated opponent. Okay, so it's a 5-0 game, and our hero is White. Okay, it's an Italian, Gioco piano. I analyzed this variation today. Knight c3. The best move for black here is knight takes e4. And then you get into some wild stuff with d5. Oh, no, wait, no. Am I missing this? So I got castles first. And then here. And then d5. And then bishop f6. Yeah. That's equal for black, or if not slightly better. d6 is a little passive. Now the knight's not pinned anymore. So white just has the whole center, and fantastic development. Bishop takes f7. Knight d5 is winning for white. Says take this. Takes with the g pawn, bishop a5. Bishop g5. Yeah, this pin is too strong. Okay, bishop takes f7. I'm not sure I understand. I need a moment.
It's a 5-minute sack.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Okay. Queen e8. Defends mate.
And after knight d7, White's already slightly better, it says.
Mm-hmm.
Sack only works in 5 minutes.
Indeed. Engine's looking for h6 to kick the knight away. But okay. Knight d7. e6 looks really strong. d5 looks really strong. So knight of 7's a mistake, and it says black can save the rook with rook g8. Slightly preferred was queen takes a7. And then it looks like e7 check is a big threat. Yeah, after e7 check, if you take with the queen, the rook's hanging, and if you take with the king, then I skewer and, or pan skewer, whatever you want to call it. So queen takes a7 was equal for white. Okay, knight f7, rook g8, f5.
Boy, white likes to sacrifice his pieces.
Sacking all his pieces.
It's more fun for us.
He sacked his pieces to play h3.
Put it at h.
Okay, queen f8. Can't trade queens. Very good. Queen e3. Mate threat. Defended. Takes b7. Rook c1. Queen g5. Please trade queens. And he does trade queens. I mean, black's just up too much material now. Yeah, so we can breeze through these next few moves. Black sacked a piece to get some pawns. Simplify the position. Takes the f pawn. Okay. It seems like black made winning this game pretty difficult. But okay, if white could somehow manage to trade these pawns off, that increases their drawing chances by a lot. Okay, king d6, c1. It's important for black to not trade rooks here because black has the wrong colored rook pawn. Black's bishop can't control this square, so even if black traded the rook for this and this, it's going to be a draw if the king can hang out in the corner. Yeah, and now it's a draw, as I said. So you can't trade rooks there as black. Now
Black's traded 1879 and traded rooks?
Yeah.
That seems not good.
And now the king just hangs out on in this quadrant, and then black can't do anything. Yep. And draw agreed. Yeah, so that game, Deja Vu 2 went crazy like he usually does. He sacked all of his pieces and got lucky to draw.
Yeah, black should know better than to trade rooks there.
I mean, even if you have 3 seconds left, you can't trade rooks. Like, it's a known drawn ending. Whoops.
What?
Yeah, you traded rooks and drew.
Yeah. All right, next game is from Andarius. Not my best game, but I thought move 10 bishop b5 check was interesting. Even though my follow-up was horrible. I play white. Both sides are 1490 rated, although it's on Lee Chess. So. Let me see what the time control was.
5 minute.
A 5-minute game.
Yep.
E6. Already terrible.
E6. Lee Chess isn't deflated, it's inflated. Lee Chess ratings are much higher.
A6.
Yeah, what is this?
Well, that's Lee Chess. was a lead chess grandmaster. A4.
What is going on?
Oh. B3. Ooh, queen A5. All right, the last few moves have been legal. Oh, this is the move he's proud of. Bam! Confusing the audience. The engine likes this move.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's the only good move of the game. Good job. The engine wants to play king f8, but he took. Now there's a firework of tactics. I thought I'd take this, and I have a skewer.
That's what I thought.
And the engine says you take this. And it says this is the second best. And it says this just loses. I don't know why that loses. Oh, because the knight takes c3. Oh.
Yeah, knight c3 and...
Yeah, after knight c3, black just wins. Oh! Bishop a3. Yeah, knight takes c3 is just winning.
C3, yeah.
Yeah, bishop a3 is just nonsensical. Bishop takes. I was waiting for rook takes.
Yeah, why not rook takes?
Bishop takes. Queen c1's the best move. Exclam.
Rubinstein approved.
That loses immediately because the rook's hanging. So this wins, and the engine actually announces mate with this. Start with this and then finish with that. Yeah, in fact, the engine says bishop takes, king g1, check, bishop c1, check, queen d1, check, knight e1, mate. That's the main line. Queen takes b3. God damn. Instead of taking a rook with check or checkmating, he hangs mate in one. Never mind, queen d6 is exclam. Queen takes b3.
This game.
Mate. Man, those are some lead chess ratings there. 1492. Anyway, that wasn't the best game.
Queen b3. Man. Okay.
This is all theory.
I needed that. That was good. There are like 100 games in the Lee Chess database with this exact game, probably.
Bishop b5 was a rather strong move for this game.
For both sides.
I have been to Novi side. Somebody has to go. Go Serbia. I was in Novi Sad before you were born.
I thought Mark was your older brother.
He is.
Okay.
I was talking to the guy from Serbia.
Okay.
What's your name? Bonarici. How did they play? 90s? What's their cap score?
Oh no.
Man, White was a genius. He played queen d6, expecting queen takes b3.
He knew his opponent would blunder with queen takes b3. Man, that's so many options. Oh goodness. Okay. Who's up next? Eyes open. Okay. Hello, Ben and Pat.
Guess the cap score, you won't get it.
Guess the cap.
They
Okay.
both played in the 50s.
I'm gonna say 48 to 43. No way. 75. To
Black
80?
80.
80. After hanging mate in 1. Wow. There's no way.
What would Kramnik say about this?
Wrong game. Okay, thank you. Oh, there's no way. He hung mate in 1. There's no way he got 80. It's gonna be 48 to 43 or something. Like, and I'm being generous. Begin the procedure. I'm still waiting for the cap score, but okay. You guys seem to prefer chess.com, so here's a game I played in January. This game was terrible, but it has something you almost never ever see. Okay, so eyes open is black, and it's a 10-minute game on chess.com, and both players are high 2100. Who gets 50 and below? You got it? Ah, close. I said 48 to 43. That's pretty close. Okay, let's flip the board for our hero. It's a Panov. Queen A4 check. Okay. I don't know anything about this opening. I don't play it. I don't look at it. Bishop D7 seems okay. You can actually ignore this. I've talked about this on a couple of occasions where, like, you sacrifice pawns for in exchange for tempi, and it's actually sacking a whole rook here. Probably, you can't take the rook, right? You gotta worry about this. Is that Queen B6? Yeah. Yeah, this is just too much development for the rook. White has that, and black has that. So, you know, not great for white. Okay, Queen C7, Knight C3. Well, it was giving a big plus to white. White's up a pawn. Engine prefers Knight GE2 to keep this bishop open. He played Knight F3. Now it wants to play E6. If you have a castled king and your opponent doesn't, you open the center. E6. Attack that. Check there. Played Knight A6. And now white has a big plus again. D4. Castles. Engine says that's terrible and white should play Knight E5. Okay, black is attacking this 3 times, I see that, but this opens up another defender. Yeah, he played Knight E5. Now black has to go back. Played Bishop F5. Knight C4 kind of, I think it just wins this knight. It's gonna win the knight soon, I assume, because remove the defender of the knight. Knight C4.
Yeah, Knight C4 is annoying.
And you can't defend that anywhere. You can't move your queen anywhere where it defends the knight. Oh, every square is covered. So you play Queen C7. Engine flicks in Bishop F4 first.
Tinfoil Hat subscribed. Thanks for supporting the stream.
And then you take that. Okay, white played Bishop D2. Knight C2. Rook D1. Knight D4 is a good move. Queen B7.
Stop the game, it's too exciting.
Indeed. Yeah. Engine is still preferring this Knight C4 idea. Forking this and this. I guess black can get out of it after Queen B4. Hitting the queen, so we take. Go back to E5. It's just giving a nice plus to white. This is a dangerous pass pawn. Okay, but he played knight e4. Knight takes d5. Did you miss the discover? Oh, okay. You didn't miss the discovered attack. You wanted to flick in your own attack. Gotcha. But we have the intermezzo, queen f8. Desperado intermezzo. And then we pick up the queen next. You did it for the memes. Got it. White played queen takes f8 and then took the queen. Yeah, now white's just completely winning. And now he's not.
Yeah, that blunders a piece.
Whoops. Yeah, we just take and then fork.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Now black's up material. Yeah, now we just hit the wrap it up button. Yep. Bishop e4 forked the king and rook. And then white resigned.
That was an up and down game.
Mm-hmm. He took on d5 for the memes, he said. Not because it was a good move, but because it was memey.
I thought it'd be a draw by reputation. They're both high rated.
That's the first thing I thought of. Draw by reputation. We gotta skip this. White versus black. I could put it in manually, but yeah, don't worry about it. Vittles, we tried to put in your game, but there's something wrong with the PG.
We tried like 3 times and it said no good PGN. Then we fixed it and it said no good.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not good. We couldn't figure out what was wrong with it.
I'll come back to it later.
I play as black against a GM.
Exciting. Three-minute?
Where do you see that? Oh, there it is.
Time
Time
control
control 180. What if I just send link? Ask Pat.
I've got the link, Vittles. We'll look at it in just a bit. Yeah, I'll pull it up here in a little bit.
All right, this is black is one of our subs against a GM in 3-minute.
Darn, he didn't blunder maiden one.
Is this still theory?
I don't know bishop e6.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. I guess he wants to play bishop d5. Yep. Okay. Oh, taking the knight's right. Interesting. That seems to hang a pawn.
Hang this.
Yep.
Oh, it's a 3-minute game.
Yep. Who cares? It seems to hang another pawn.
That hangs this.
Yep.
King G1 draw by reputation. It's like black loses a lot of pawns this game.
It's just gonna trade queens now. Whoops.
Man, the truth hurts.
Yeah. Resigned. Yeah.
I mean, after your first mistake, you were just lost.
Yeah.
You played okay until here.
Yeah,
Then you played bishop e7, and you lost all your pawns.
Yeah, don't do that.
You're only slightly worse here.
Mm-hmm. What? Oh, there it is, starting chess. I'm white. Time control 60 plus 30. OTB game where I didn't know how to play for the win. I ended up accepting a draw offer in the end since I felt I had nothing to play for at that point. I could even end up losing. Which plans could I have gone for throughout the game in order to push for the win? Okay, so the issue is clearly middle game planning.
Mm-hmm.
And the time control.
He said that the first sentence.
60 plus 30. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm normally looking for it here. 60 plus 30 game. All right. Here we go. Is he black?
White.
He's white. Okay, cool. It's a French defense. Yeah, this is all theory. It's been played many times over. I mean, your pawns are going to tell you what you should do. Like, your pawns are pointed towards the queen side, so you should try to get some space on the queen side. Like, it wants you to play b4 here. And play good knight versus bad bishop. This bishop is bad. It's, you know, black has all these pawns on white squares, so if you can fix all the pawns on white squares, then this knight's just going to be superior to the bishop. As seen in a lot of French positions. Okay, it looks like you're playing for a mating attack instead, or you're trying to go attack the king. But okay, you did manage to trade the knight for your bishop, so yeah, good knight versus bad bishop. So that's your advantage. Yeah, unfortunately you don't have an advantage anymore, because this is going to be a permanent weakness forever. And you can't really attack anything of black's. The only plan I can see you maybe going for is g4 f5, but I think black just stops that. So, yeah, not a whole lot to do now. You got your knight to a much better square, so that's good. Now you don't have to worry about this as much. Rook e1's a good move. You have a big plus here because this bishop is miserable, but it's kind of hard to realize it. You agreed to a draw here. You shouldn't agree to a draw. Yeah, what can we do instead? It's probably going to be a lot of shuffling. Yeah, this all looks good. Yeah, rook c7 in connection with knight c5.
Yeah, he definitely shouldn't take a draw because black doesn't have any winning chances. You have to infiltrate on the C file, but you were worried about losing your A pawn.
Sure.
But you played well that game. Just don't
Yeah,
accept
no
draws. Just keep trying to
Yeah.
win.
That's how you get better at chess in general, right?
If you don't know how to win, then keep playing and try to figure it out.
But okay. All right, let me pull up that. Oh, you normally accept these, so I'm just gonna get them out of the way. Where's the share button? Somewhere in here. There it is. Oh, wait, is it being blocked? No. Share game. Give me that. I'm gonna put that here. There we go. Is he 1,000? No, okay. I thought he was 1,000 points higher than his opponent. And there you go. He's right there.
Vittles.
Vittles, yep.
I play white. Thought I had a nice attack going, but I couldn't find the right moves. Time control 1,000 plus 0. What's that?
600's 10 minute.
1,000 plus 0 is the time control? It's a funny time control.
So it's
Like 16 minutes and plus
16,
tax?
16 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, both players are in the 1600s.
Oh, it's 10 minute. He put 1,000 plus 0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's supposed to be 10 plus 0.
Look at the colon. I can't look at the colon.
A Philidor. Yes. 6. D4. Big plus to white.
Yeah, white's playing well, like he said. Never allow knight g4. Or you can allow it. Queen takes. Still should play knight g4.
Mm-hmm.
The engine's not a big fan of knight d5. Wants to play f4.
Letting your opponent trade when he has a cramped position. Don't do that. That allows bishop h3.
Yeah, giving this away is probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
Or c3.
No.
Yeah, taking this would be good.
He was worried about bishop b2. Doesn't matter though.
King h8. G4 question mark. That's the move I would play. The engine just plays rook e2 and says white has a big advantage. Yeah, it doesn't like that. It wants to play queen d7. Yeah, white has a nice position. Mm-hmm. Ooh, bishop d4. There's some stuff happening here.
Yeah. Alignments.
Yeah, your pawn just played rook g8. So his threat's pretty self-explanatory. You got to play king h1 because you have to put it in h. The engine says king f2 is second best, but you can't leave your king here opposite his rook. Yeah, just king h1 and white has a big advantage. Yeah, now you lose a queen. That was just a one-move blunder. You outplayed your opponent that game. You just needed to play king h1.
Alignments.
You played at a reasonable pace.
Yeah. Middles, you should play with increment if time pressure is a
Or
problem.
you should play 1,000 seconds instead of 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, last game's my game. Should make for some entertainment. I worked an in-house field trip on Friday morning. I'm not a morning person by any means. I'm usually up by like 11 because I work late. But I had to be up early for this, so I woke up at 6 and had to be there at 7. And I basically got no sleep because I don't like... My sleep schedule was ruined, but during the intermission of the in-house field trip, I played this game with another guy that I work with. He's like 1700-ish, but he didn't play well this game. Like, so we're just shooting the shit. Like, this game is just dumb, just two dumb people playing chess. And I played g4 on move 1, and he didn't know what to do. Like, he played he took the pawn, and then when I started putting pressure on his queen side, he just kind of fell apart. So e6, queen b3, and then he played b6, and now white's already better.
What's his estimated rating?
Like 1700 probably. I'm not sure. I mean, he seems like he plays well. He seems like he knows a lot too. But I've seen him explain puzzles and stuff. So. Hamrock Chess says he climbed from 300 to 850. Congrats, Hamrock Chess. Keep playing chess, and you'll keep getting better. Okay, so takes. And he found a nice way to save his rook. He pinned my bishop to my queen, bishop e6. But this isn't sufficiently defended, so I took it. Okay, then I developed my pieces. Knight f3.
So when you don't get enough sleep, you play g4?
Yeah. Matt Larson approved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He
here
texted me today.
Oh, cool.
He said, is Anand going to be the highest rated player in India soon? Yeah. Truth hurts.
Yeah. Yeah, here I played knight g5, threatening mate. All of his pieces are really tied up, and his king is going to be stuck in the center forever. Especially after his next move, he played rook f8. Okay, here I didn't want my queen to get dislodged with knight c5, so I played d4, letting my bishop come out. Engine says this is slightly inaccurate, but after h6 I played h4 because I couldn't resist. He took and played knight g8, which really surprised me. I thought knight g8 just looks terrible. So I played rook h8. Now it wants to go knight gf6, which is a good move tactically. He's attacking my rook, and I don't have time to take his knight, because if I play rook takes, he plays knight takes, hitting my queen. But here he played the losing move. No, not this one. He played c6. Yeah, here he played the losing move. Can anyone suggest a losing move for black?
Yeah, knight gf6. How did I do?
Yes, you got it. Yeah, I played g6, and he said, "Oh boy, I can move my knight." And then I said, "Are you sitting down?" I'm sitting across from him, and I said, "Are you sitting down?"
No, the Wong guy is right. I was low rated until I was 10. I started playing in tournaments when I was 6.
Nice.
But we didn't have, 24-hour a day chess online. I think that's typical for a grandmaster from my era to not be very good until they're 10 or 11.
Could you still get away with taking the knight and then take on G7? Probably not. You mean here? Yeah, I guess so. It wants to just recapture. And then check here. King F7. So yeah, I guess you can. But yeah, he played knight f6 and I played queen f7. And yeah, that was that.
That was still the best game today. Have you played G4 other times?
I've never played G4 in my life. Somebody in Virginia played G4 against me, and I learned a lot about it back then. But
Yeah, the candidates isn't for a while.
isn't it at the end of March? Or am I making
Probably.
that? Yeah. We still got a few weeks to go. Go Fabi. Brilliant Ruie Lopez by Grandmaster Gus.
Yeah, that was good.
It was.
All right, so we have that didn't take very long. So we can sit here while people in the chat ask Pat if he's titled.
I'm not titled, everybody. I've pursued it, and I just don't have a lot of time or motivation. Pat and Ben Kennedy stream would be fun. I could get behind that. No / psychic, I am not titled. Maybe someday. That's correct, Bonarici. Van Driesen. That's from Beavis and Butthead. Or King of the Hill. Same guy.
The same guy did both.
Yeah.
What was Homer's song from the jukebox at Moe's? It's Raining Men. Not anymore, it ain't.
Mike Judge, thanks, Parable. That's who it is. Yeah, Mike Judge made King of the Hill and Beavis and Butthead. It's raining men.
He threw it out the window and it hit Smithers while he was driving. That's what happens when you give Mo the sugar me do. Yeah, we can play hand and brain if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
You want to be hand or brain?
I'll be hand. I think I was brain last time.
Okay. See, get rid of this. All right, challenge 5-minute unrated.
I was hand last time? I thought I was brain last time.
Yeah, I'm never the brain.
You're never the brain?
Yeah. No, you should be the hand.
Okay,
Yep.
I'll be hand. Is this cheating because Pat's younger? It's unrated. We're just having fun.
It is cheating, though.
I guess so. He's
Yeah,
not telling me
somebody
the
challenged 5-minute unrated.
He's not telling us the move. He's not telling me the moves. He's just telling me the piece. So that narrows it down a little bit.
Knight. Knight. Pawn. 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 Bishop. Bishop.
Here. Let's be annoying.
Pawn. Bishop. Yeah, wrong move. Bishop takes knight 1 apiece.
Oh, it did, yeah.
Queen.
I should have calculated that longer. I only looked at that.
Knight. Knight. It's my move. King.
Almost mouse up King F8.
Rook. Bishop. Knight.
They both look good. We'll go here. This,
Rook.
Rook. Okay. Oh, I sacked the exchange. Guess we gotta move. Okay, Rook. It's a tough one. Maybe you want to do this to defend the pawn. Looks passive, but let's do it.
Knight. Rook. 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 Knight. Pawn. Knight. Pawn. Rook. Pawn. Rook.
It's the wrong rook. Yeah, damn it. What I'm doing.
Rook. Rook.
I gotta move.
King. Queen. Pawn. King. King. King.
Unfortunate.
King. King. King.
Yep. GG. Darn.
Yeah, we were doing well if we had taken on F3.
Yeah. That's my fault.
But he played really well after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bishop takes F3 just
Yeah,
wins
bishop
a
F3
piece.
just wins a piece, yeah. It does. I did that too fast.
We're better here, but we got outplayed. Yeah, probably rook A8's not right because A1's weak.
Yeah, yeah. You wanted rook FD8.
Yeah, but like rook A8 was my idea
Yeah.
when I said rook here.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, I should just play knight D5 because then I could take this if he takes on A7.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we should take with a knight. Yeah, on G6.
It says C5 is best. Trapping the queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just losing here. Yeah, when I said rook,
I didn't want to trade rooks.
I wanted you to
just
play
didn't see
rook
that-
here.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go up the back rank.
I didn't want to trade rooks. I just, in the interest of time. Yeah, nothing going here. Nice game. Okay, you can be handled. Pawn. Pawn. Bishop. Bishop. Knight. Knight. Pawn. King. Pawn. Pawn. Bishop. Queen. Bishop. Knight. Okay. Let's go knight again. Do rook. Knight. Bishop. Pawn. Bishop. Let's do bishop. Interesting. Let's try. Knight looks okay. Let's try knight. Queen. Yeah, queen. 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 That's good. I felt pretty good about that game.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
77.2. Yay, 2,000.
2000 to 1350.
Perfect.
What did we blunder?
What didn't we blunder?
When you played Queen E2, I was expecting Queen D2. I remember that. Oh, I was worried about knight d4, but I guess we can just play rook d1. It's not a big deal.
When?
Right here. I was thinking we had to go back knight f3 to defend d4, but we can just rook d1 is fine.
Yeah, knight e5 surprised me. You said knight. I was going to play rook d1.
Oh, yeah. E5 is the best move. Yes. Yeah, you should take with the bishop. That was weird. Doesn't like a4. Yeah, I guess knight c5 is a lot better. I thought if knight f6 isn't d4 hanging. I thought knight f6 and then bishop. Yeah, knight f6, bishop g3, bishop d4. That's what I looked at.
Yeah. Yeah, his rook's trapped.
Yeah, that's true.
Never play f6.
Yeah, f6 is good.
Yay, we split.
Hooray!
Yeah, that's enough for me. Tired. Old.
I understand.
Thanks for submitting games, everybody. You guys are the best. If you have any questions for me and Pat, you can ask. We can hang out a few more minutes.
Thanks, Starting Trust. It's probably a Walmart flannel. But thank you. Yeah, not too bad. Tired.
Somebody on YouTube said never play f6.
Correct. Yeah, F6
Go India.
takes away all the light squares.
We never did win that rook on b2.
Nope. I played knight d6 to play knight c4.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't need to do that. guess I'll say in this position, the move I know is bishop e2 takes d4 and c4.
Mm-hmm.
Bishop c4, I guess, is better.
I did a lecture last week on d4, bishop g4.
Oh, Portuguese gambit.
Uh-huh. How do we learn middle game plans? We don't hang all our pieces. That's all we do. We just hang most of them.
Jerry West, don't memorize openings, understand them.
We
I have to watch that lecture. Portuguese gambit. I know the Icelandic gambit. Go here and then here.
Yeah, that was popular when I lived in Europe. Before you were born.
Nice. Haven't banned anyone all night. No one's done anything that's bannable.
That shouldn't stop us.
Yeah, you're right. Well, c6 is even better. Nice. Maybe black's already equal. Check here, here, takes d4, bishop f5, e3.
Yeah, I don't know any of this. Still theory.
Still theory, indeed.
All right, who do we raid?
Le Fonroy is playing. Chesko's Andre. Elena's playing.
Yeah, let's raid chess coach Andras.
Okay, let's do it. Coach Andras.
Uh-huh.
All right.